Hello, it's Chris again, and I thought it'd be fun today to unbox one of the Little Chef kits and talk a bit more about the kind of things you're going to need to construct it. So when it arrives, it'll arrive in this white box, and let's open it up and see what's inside. Well, you'll get a little sticker for nostalgia's sake. I'll also throw in a lollipop as well. You'll get that inside your box. And the lollipop, unfortunately, isn't like the original Little Chef lollipops, but you can't get hold of those anymore, sadly. There's your welcome letter. And then you've got instructions on how to build the kit, step by step. But hopefully these videos that I'm producing will provide much more detail for you on how to put your kit together. Then we start with the various panels, which you'll need to stick onto thicknesses of card. There's the front and rear details, more detailing, signage, and these are the lamps for the interior up here, your burglar alarm, inside grille if you want to attach that, and there's the little vent for the roof, barge boards for the front and rear of the building, and there's your roof detail. Also in the pack, I've given you a selection of the various cardboards that you'll need to complete your kit. There's also this little acetate for the windows. You'll get 2 sheets of thick card and you'll get 2 sheets of medium card, and I've labelled them just to make it easier. And I'll also give you a piece of thin white card as well, which you'll be using for various parts of the kit. That's sandwiched in between the 2 sets of cards. Hopefully you can see that. There we go, there's your thin white card, and that's for some of the detail too. So that is what you will get in your kit, and I really hope you enjoy building it, because I certainly get a lot of pleasure out of putting each of these together. What are you going to need then to put this together? This is useful for helping to push down the surfaces when you've glued them, so I'd recommend getting yourself one of these. A steel rule. This is a safety rule. Very useful. You'll need one of those. I think a surgical scalpel, surgical grade scalpel is brilliant. Very sharp blades, and you can change those. It's amazing how blunt a blade gets when you're cutting into cardboard. Pair of tweezers. These are good. These ones are you can get from a modelling shop, and if you press them and release, they hold. So you can sort of pick something up and move it around without having to squeeze the tweezers. So they sort of work the opposite way to an ordinary pair of tweezers. Tuber glue, this kind of glue for gluing together the side panels and attaching the roof to the main structure. Good old Pritt stick is really good for sticking the paper detail onto the cardboard. I also like this studio gum. It used to be called cow gum years ago, but it's basically the same stuff. That is useful. You've got to put it on both surfaces, but it's great glue, that. What else have we got? Some spray adhesive spray, which is good. Spray mount or similar. And you're going to need some matte varnish. The matte varnish is really nice for just taking away the gloss of the paper. Otherwise it all looks a bit unrealistic, whereas if you spray all your surfaces with matte varnish, it's just going to take away a bit of that shine. And you can put some more weathering on this kit as well if you're used to making models. That's the kind of thing. I mean, I've put some basic weathering on around vents and things, but you know, you're probably going to want to add quite a bit more detail yourself. Have another couple of craft knives handy as well. These ones are quite good. You can snap off a blade and just move it down and have a new fresh blade. And I think that's about it. The other thing you'll want is a decent cutting mat. This is a small one, but as you'll see when we start doing the construction, I've got quite a few cutting mats and a really large one that covers up the whole of my desk, which is handy. Happy building, and I hope you find the stages that I've videoed useful, because there's some tricky detail in this and some fiddly stuff, and hopefully these videos will just take you through those. Thanks for watching.